Hey, this is me building and strategizing my 400k per year profit solo consulting business right in front of your eyes. And what you're watching right here is a daily video series that always follows the exact same structure. So I always start by questions from the audience. This means that you can ask any question that you might have down below, and then I'll answer it in tomorrow's video. Then I run you through business stats. So this is just me filling out this sheet every single day. Then I do some to-do list, which means that I'll just tell you about what I did today and what I'll do tomorrow. And then last but not least, I do some live strategy on how I'm planning to get to $1 million a year in personal profit. And normally I would start off with questions, but I'm in a very bad headspace. Not gonna lie, I just had a very bad client experience. It's the first time that I've dealt with an unsatisfied client in the last 1.5 years. And it completely drained me. It was like a very long call, and I was very contemplating whether I should share it or not. But this is a daily update, and my goal is to be as transparent as possible. And I wish that I could have learned somewhere how to deal with bad client experiences, because it really hurts your mental, especially when you always do everything with the right intention of you delivering on everything that you could have, and then there are still people that kind of not appreciate it. I don't know if it's the right word, because it was an okay chat with this client, but it's also threatening with legal action. Bro, it's just so I wanted to just talk about it in this video, because my answers to questions would never ever be worth it. So I'll do business stats, and then I'll just go through and talk about client refunds and how it fucking just fucks you up mentally, and kind of give you my reflections, because I've had a lot of episodes, and I'll give some more context. So this is a bit of a personal video, but that's how this channel is, and then just live with it. So daily updates is at 489. And this is my main channel. So not a lot of growth, but it's all good. We just need to get this over with so I can get to the point. That's why you clicked on this video. So revenue yesterday was 1K. It was a deposit for someone to work with me in my marketing agency, which means that I only get to keep 1/3 of that. So this is a really cool client that we'll work with. And my cost yesterday, I'll write it in today, so you can see I refunded a guy 4,750, which is 50% of my mentorship. So yeah, I think I'll just have a very transparent chat and talk about why it's how to prepare for it, how to avoid it, how I go about reflecting on it and learning from it, and how to handle the situations, because I think it's so hard mentally when you really want your clients to win and you operate them with the intention of them getting a good experience, and you try to give your best use of energy, and then it's not appreciated, and you get an email out of the blue, like I did with this client, of I want half my money back, this has not lived up to the experience, blah blah blah. Also because when I launched my one-on-one mentorship, I was very, very clear with the intentions of why I launched it, and what I would deliver to people, and what kind of people I wanted to work with. And I told people, and all of my clients, they know this is the most fluffy shit that you'll ever buy. I'll be your external business partner for 4 months. I will not make you go through a standardized roadmap, because there is no one size fits all. I will be in your corner at any time for the next 4 months. You can text me anything in a private Slack channel. I'll give you access to all of the frameworks and trackers and guides that I use in my own business. And I will jump on a call with you every 2 weeks to evaluate, to feedback and adjust the previous 2 weeks and for the next 2 weeks. And people have been extremely, extremely happy about it. I have a very high renewal rate, and I love my clients. And as of now, I have 16 clients in my community, and then I have 3 clients where I work with them more on a team basis. So I'm also in their team Slack channels, because it's clients doing bigger numbers, very high 5 figures and low 6 figures. But that's not the point. So this is my mentorship clients now, right? And you can see these 16 people that I've worked with have signed 620 grand in new deals in the past almost 3 months, which is like on average around a little over 200K every single month based on 16 clients. And this client that I just refunded has been the only client that hadn't seen monetary gains on our partnership. So of course it's my intention as the mentor and consultant to give people quick wins so that they see a positive ROI on their cash investment. But I'm also very transparent with people, saying that I know how to make you short-term cash because I've taken my own offer from 0 to 100 grand a month in 8 months in my previous coaching business. Then I've taken one of my own coaching businesses from 0 to 100 grand a month in 4 months in Germany. And now I'm also doing 50 to 60K a month, right? So I know how to scale. I know how to make things go extremely fast, but short sales cycle and very fast results also comes with a price tag that I'm not willing to take responsibility for my clients, right? Like, I know how you can get short results, but I don't want you to work with me because of the short results. I want you to work with me because of the longevity and the things that we'll build together, so that you can also enjoy your business like I am right now. Maybe not right now in this moment, but you get the point. So that you can have a really, really good business that is built around your reputation, your knowledge, your coffee. Like, that's the whole digital coffee shop philosophy of like few but good clients and the right messaging and the right values. And I'm so big on that, right? Like, I've never received a bad review. This is my previous coaching business. I don't know Jens, by the way, and the review from Jens came after this business shut down, so I don't know the guy, but you can see all reviews. I have a results page and wall of results from my previous coaching business where it's basically just like infinite client wins. I've shared all of them. I've been on Danish television talking about how people in the info game are just like selling people on false outcomes, and I was featured in a television program that aired in Denmark on the biggest public channel there, of me showing my business and like the real side of consulting and how I hate how people sell people on the dream and don't deliver. It's like, it's everything that I stand for. So like, when you also then get someone who's dissatisfied, it hurts you like 10x. Like, I received this email from this client like 2 days ago, and I can't sleep, man. Like, I forget about the 15 clients that are so happy and renewing and showing up on all calls, and then all I can think about is just this like one client who and it just hurts, you know, because what a client and mentor relationship is an exchange of energy, right? It's the same. I've worked with kids, for example, as a substitute teacher, and I quickly realized that the more interest and the more I paid attention to the kids, the more attention they gave me back. You formed a way better bond with these people. Especially, I also work with people who had ADHD and autism, and I could just feel that. It sounds better in Danish, but the more I wanted the kids to like succeed, the better my relationship with the kids was, because they could feel that I wanted them to succeed. So it was a positive exchange of energy, right? I really wanted them to have a good experience, and they gave me so much joy in return, and these things, you know. And I think I translated that into my mentorship business and being a face, selling consulting, selling coaching, these kind of things, where the more I give to my clients, the more I want my clients to win. Like the access that I give and my energy on the calls and guides and proactive and texting on Slack and believing in people and these things. Like with my 15 clients that I'm happy, that I love to work with, I can just feel how my conviction and my energy into them reflects like straight back to me. And that's what I love the most. That's why I love one-on-one coaching. I don't like one-on-one. I don't like the word coaching because I don't feel like I'm a coach. I feel like I'm more of a business consultant. But of course, there are also personal elements to running a consulting business because you are your own product, right? So I also work with my clients on a more mindset basis, but I don't like to market myself as one because where I'm the strongest is on my competence in info, right? And I don't really know what like the whole point of this video is. It's just, I just wanted to be as transparent as possible because I really tried my best, right, to like never end in a situation again with a client that was dissatisfied, because in my previous coaching business, Short Form Society, the one I just showed you, the one I was featured in television for, etc. We had like maybe 10 cases of people who couldn't pay their payment plans, and And when people operate from a state of survival, when they are pressured financially, they will always tend to go into themselves and then like kind of like use the one thing that they have, which is they will just like state of survival, you know. So they will point fingers at you, they'll yell at you and like, you're scamming us, and like, I want my money back and I can't pay this. And even though that I've had 10 of these cases, I never have received a bad review, right? Because me and my business partner, we would always jump over on their side of things and be like, hey, bro, please don't worry about the remaining payments. We're not gonna take legal action against you, no nothing. But please just tell us what is going on, because you were happy about the program. We know that we have delivered everything. There is a contract in place. Can you just be honest with us and tell us what's going on? And there would always be like an underlying reason of something with their family, or they didn't have the financials that they told us they would. They just really wanted to get going. And it's just so hard, right, when you act out of the information that you have available, and then you make a decision for a person, and then it's not the right thing. So like, I've never ever taken people to court over payment plans or anything. It stands like it's so far from what I value as a business owner, right? So then I structured this business now about really making sure that I got the right people in by being so transparently honest in the kickoff call or the sales call or whatever you want to call it, really setting the expectations with people of like, I'm not going to promise you anything. I'm not going to promise you anything. Literally. I have done 3 million in revenue with my own offers, and this is how I can work as an external business partner in your business, but I'm not going to promise you anything. And this is what I'll deliver. And then when you do that to the best of your ability, with like really giving people a lot of your energy and like keeping your promises, right? They agreed to that, to my offer. And unfortunately, I've only had one bad case in the last 18 months, but it just, it haunts you, man. It's like, it hurts so much when you have that intention for people, especially when you're like, I'm literally doing anything that I can and what I promised, and yet the client is not delivering and doing the things that I'm telling the person to do, because I'm just a consultant, right? I can only tell people what I believe is the right decision to make in their business. I can give them the right frameworks, the right guides, the right feedback, but I can't do the work. And I always tell that to people. But it's just, it is just hard, man. Like it really mentally drains you, especially when people mention legal action. And it's like, because I swore to myself that I wouldn't like use contracts anymore. And not because it's like it should be sketchy or anything, but it's like, if people only want to work with me because of things that stands on a paper, it's like, what kind of people am I attracting? And I know there's like two sides of this to like, of course you should have a contract doing business, and I think it's also fine in terms of like not sharing confidential numbers and resources and these things, but it's like, what kind of people am I attracting if they only want to work with me for what's on a piece of paper? But like this time, for example, if I had on a piece of paper of like, you're buying this with these deliverables, of course I would have won the case. But my mental peace and my mental clarity is a lot more worth than 4.7k, right? And like fucking stressing over contracts with people. And I can make this decision with the contracts and the way that I see things, and because I'm in a good place with my business. Of course, when I was an agency owner and my offer was more outcome based, I of course had contracts in place. So I hope it makes sense what I'm kind of saying here. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just wanted to share this. I think because it's it really takes a toll on me. Holy shit, I hate it, and I get absolutely cooked. I'm so tired now. I could probably sleep until tomorrow, and it's 5:45 here, because it stresses me out so much that people don't match the energy that I give them. So I just wanted to make this video. Like, maybe watching this, you've gone through something similar of like a bad client experience, or like you will at some point. Like I took all my precautions with like vetting people, setting expectations, and being extremely clear, but money just gets the worst out in people. It simply does, and that's just how it is. That's the risky part of running a business. So I just wanted to make this video to maybe not that you should expect it or whatever, but yeah, just so that you know that it's okay that it happens. Like, people don't talk about refunds or unhappy clients, but I think it's just as important talking about it, just like it is of talking about client acquisition, client delivery, how to set expectations and how to handle these situations. And I thought that I could like, Fred, you deliver what you were supposed to, blah blah, but it runs me over every time. So yeah, there's no money in the world that's worth it, because what also happens is that one bad client will take 10x the energy than a good client. And I have 16 clients, man, crushing, 620k in deals on 16 clients in less than 3 months, and like, it's amazing, and then all I worry about is this one bad client. Like, it's not fair to the clients that are doing well. They should get all my undivided attention instead of me having to spend fucking 90 minutes on a call with the bad apple, right? So it's also it's a funny thought process there. But yeah, that's it for this video. Tomorrow I'm recharged and back and ready for some questions and ready for normal, good mood Fred. But I wanted to make this video because I took like 20 minutes on the couch, like just closing my eyes, and I was like, should I post this or should I talk about this, or should I just? But I really want this to be a part of the story that I tell both sides to all stories, both good and bad, in business and in personal life. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you'll have an amazing weekend, and hopefully we'll see each other tomorrow in the next daily update video. Thank you.